The loss of a child for a woman, whether it's through death or it's to social services, can be disheartening. Can you share with us a little bit more of how you lost custody of your daughter, the grief surrounding the loss, and your journey to gaining custody back again?
Well, trusting the wrong people. When I was 21, I got involved with a much older man, and I had a baby by him. He was a manipulator. When I came to my senses, realizing that that wasn't a healthy relationship for me, I decided that we would co-parent. And the minute I did that, the man just continued to fabricate lies on me. He would go down to court, try to get my daughter, and I had been fighting for 8 years. For the first 8 years, my daughter lived with me. After that, going to court, dealing with bias, a lot of people don't want to talk about injustice and the justice system and how a lot of times money is power. And the minute I went to court not having money to represent me, my daughter was manipulated to go against me, and I lost custody, and I had been fighting for 3 years. A lot of injustice things happened with the fabricated protective order, with my daughter being brainwashed. I never gave up. I'm a loving mother. I love my daughter. She means everything to me. And I decided to continue to fight. I started sharing my story on social media. I written a book about all the trials and tribulations that I had faced. And by the grace of God, trusting God, He allowed my daughter to come back in my home. So it's been a year strong that I am restoring my relationship. It's not easy. But I have chose to advocate for mothers like myself that deals with parental alienation. That's something that a lot of us don't talk about. So I'm using my voice and my situation to empower mothers and fathers like myself to ensure that we can change some laws around here.
I want to say thank you for being the voice of the voiceless, because I don't think anybody talks about those injustices, talks about those experiences. And then because there's legalities around it, they're fearful to say certain things and speak. So I thank you for using your voice. What would you tell other parents who is in a similar situation or is on the other side of it like you, who now have custody of their children? What would be some of the tips that you would share with them to keep moving forward?
Well, for one, always cherish your memories. Never give up on hope in life. Trust God. Even in my darkest moments, it was days that I accepted rejection. I accepted everything that people said about me. But you continue to fight for your children. You stay prayed up and never, ever give up. That's my answer. Never giving up, okay?
I love that. So you are a superwoman with a story, and you wrote a book, right?
Yes.
So can you tell my audience a little bit about your story that you put inside your book?
Yes, my book is called My Dysfunctional Life by Dawn Victory. Actually, it's also a reincarnation of my life. I went through parental alienation. I was brought up in a dysfunctional home. I was abused, my siblings and I. And my mom, my father, they did the best they can do, honestly, you know. So I decided to share my life experience and telling my story, and also saying that my daughter and I are also reliving the same thing. So with that being said, hopefully we'll save lives.
So what does being a superwoman in today mean to you?
It means everything. Just being heard. I've been praying for this moment, just to have the opportunity to have assistance, just to be able to voice my opinion. It means life, and it shows me that when you trust God and you stay prayed up. I speak Psalms 91 over my life, and God has proven to me that if it's a will, it's a way. And I thank you.
Well, I'm so glad that you made your way here with us today, because you are certainly a superwoman, and other people are going to find their voice because you're using yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome.